Where's the camera?
Why is it so far down, Jordan?
It's this?
Yeah, put that on the table.
It keeps falling off.
Yeah, you gotta put something on top
Put the
of
pen on it.
Put your fucking phone on it or something.
Here. Oh yeah, I could use
Get
my
that little
phone.
crossbow.
Here.
Just a random TV remote.
Yeah, I'd rather
No
his
big
phone
deal.
or something.
I guess that one right there. So it's not random.
Alright, whatever.
Alright, I'm good when you guys are. Alright guys, welcome to another beautiful episode of the Cavemen Media Podcast. Great to be here as always. And Connor's here. Always, little brother.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, the park ranger. He's here. Jordan, he's here, fresh out of work.
Hey.
Fresh out of work. Didn't know what time we were going to get started tonight because we were waiting on Jordan. But hey, everybody's here. Except for Brack. He's out. I think he's making chicken wings.
Yeah, he's slinging some chicken wings. He
Making some chicken wings.
started his senior year, so he's a little busy.
His senior's here?
Yes, his senior's here.
You
Well,
ever done that?
Wherever you guys are, however you're listening, however you're watching, we appreciate you. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast. And if you're there, take a quick moment, check out the description, hit the link, maybe donate to the podcast, show some support.
Woo.
But rate us 5 stars, subscribe, let us know that you're there. We appreciate it. We do it for us because it's fun, but we do it for you guys too. But yeah, enjoy the podcast. We hope you guys do, and let's get into it. Let's before we get started here, let's talk about
Last week.
what happened last week.
Episode 26, titled Emergency.
Abrupt ending.
Yeah, halfway through the show, like literally halfway, we got a phone call or a text message to call our father. And we had a little bit of an emergency.
My text said, "Call me now," and then I got another one. Or no, I think it said, "Call me ASAP." Then I got another one that said, "Now."
So you know it's serious.
So then I had my phone on like do not disturb or whatever because we were on the show.
Right.
And I go to the bathroom. I come back. Connor's like, "Hey man, you need to call Dad right now." I'm like, "Okay." Not good.
Okay.
Both kids are at my dad's house with my dad and my stepmom. And my dad answers the phone. "Jenny's taking Carter to the hospital right now. You need to go to Sycamore Hospital right now. I'm like, oh.
Wait, what?
I'm like, oh, this is not good. All right, so I throw my phone down. I grab the computer. I'm out the
Cody
door.
was out the door literally within 5 seconds.
I was
And
out
then
the
Connor
door.
goes out the door, and I'm like, we still got a show to finish,
Yeah,
guys.
Jordan, on my way out, Jordan was like, you just go, man. I'll finish up. And I was like, Jordan, this is no time for jokes, okay?
That is so good.
Hey,
No.
I'm taking a major offense to that because I think I did hell of a job.
I'm about to cry.
You did. I was surprised.
Yeah.
I was greatly
Hey.
surprised.
Yeah, I'm like Michael Jordan. I come up when it's clutch.
Yeah, you called in Tyler. Thank you, Tyler, for coming on the show. You did
Tyler.
great. I love the ending where Jordan was the only man here, the only man clapping.
That was good. It was good. You did a good job, Gordon.
Hey,
But
everybody was here in their
turned
spirits.
It
That's
turned
what
out a
was.
lot better than I thought it was going to.
I don't want to leave everybody hanging on the why that we had to do that. So my son, he smashed his hand, had to get a couple stitches, 7 stitches right into like the web of your hand between like your pointer finger and your thumb. Not a good experience, but he is okay.
Let's go.
He is breathing.
He's good.
How did he get his hand smashed?
So it's like an antique trunk that they kind of use as a coffee table, keep blankets
Keep
in
it
it.
in like the middle
Oh,
of the
I know what you're
living room.
talking about.
So they were getting blankets out for the baby to roll around on the floor. Carter was trying to, I don't know what he was trying to, I mean, he's probably trying to climb in there or something.
Probably trying to
And,
web shoot his way up in there.
Smashed it, got some stitches. He's tough. He's ready to go. If you ask him, he'll tell you hand is better. So he's good. He's got it wrapped up. We're cleaning it.
The only really downside, I mean, besides the whole situation, is that you guys are going to be in Florida next week.
Yep. Got 7 stitches. Can't be in water for 2 to 3 weeks. We are going to Florida in 3 days. when you guys listen, it'll actually be like
that's rough.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're going to Florida tomorrow. So it'll be okay. We'll put plastic bag, tape it up. Could have happened anywhere to anybody, anytime. So
What area
No
are
big
you
deal.
going to Florida in?
we're going to North Reddington Beach. Her family has a timeshare that they could not go to this year, so they gave it to us for free. Shout out to them.
You got to love
It's pretty
Nice.
much like South Tampa. Do what?
South Tampa.
Nice.
So what you're saying is if you're in the North Reddington, South Tampa area and you're a Cavemen Media fan, stop by and buy Cody a drink sometime.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
You
If
might
you're a
get your
Caveman
name-
Media fan and you're in Tampa,
And
I'll
we-
buy you a
We
drink.
have a few. We have a few. A few of my friends listen.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, tell them, let's meet up.
Hey, the more drinks you buy, the more
Is Tyler in Tampa?
he is in Tampa, but he's like in Brandon, Florida. It's like
Brady-
I know where that's
Close
at.
enough.
Yeah.
I know where that's at.
He's there.
We have a Bye Bye Baby there. But
Hey,
anyways,
Cavemen Media, we're worldwide now. So
yeah, countrywide, nationwide. We're the world's podcast.
yes.
That's us.
Hey, The Rock is taking the box offices by worldwide. We're taking the podcast worldwide. Okay.
Great comparison there. I like it.
I like that,
it,
Jordan.
yeah.
I like that. But
Coming
yeah,
from
so
a guy that has good eyebrows too.
if you put all that together, I will not be on next week's show because I will be on the beach.
Yeah, we have a. I'm gonna go ahead and announce this now. We have a special guest.
I'm bummed that I'm
real
not
good
here
friend
because
of
I
mine.
like him. He's a good guy. I have a story, so maybe I can call in and tell the story. 'cause
Yeah.
I have a good story
I
about
know
Dallas.
the story you're talking about.
I
Yeah,
have a great
definitely.
story about Dallas.
Yeah,
He's
we
a
need
nice
to-
guy, good
we
guy,
need to
serves
tell
our
that.
country. Good guy. I'm bummed I'm not going to be here, but you guys will have a good time.
Hopefully, I'll be here for that one. I miss Dallas.
Yeah. You'll need to be on there. You, me, Matt, Dallas,
Brack.
Brack.
So that's what happened last week, and that's what's going to happen next week. But let's get into this week's show. We're going to bring it to the table as we always do. Leading it off this week, since he's been gone for a week or so, Matt.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
You want me to go first?
Yeah,
Before
what-
you go,
what
though,
do you-
I gotta say it's kind of a sin for you to walk in to this studio wearing Pittsburgh Steelers gear.
I mean, you invited me, so
You got a point.
at the end of the day.
Still, man. I mean, this is a Browns and Bengals show, man.
It's turning into an AFC
Yeah,
North.
AFC.
So-
Hey, we just need a Ravens fan.
No, I can
Yeah.
find one.
We can probably convert Brack. He's kind of all over the place.
He messages me
you're
like
you're a Ravens fan.
he'd probably be like, "Okay,
You're like,
let's do
okay,
it."
where do they play?
They that team in
He's like,
Tampa.
oh yeah, I love Joe Flacco.
Ray Lewis? Yeah, good guy.
Dude, freaking what's his name? God, I totally went blank. He's on ESPN.
There's a lot of guys on
Yeah,
this.
yeah. I know the one you talk. The old football player.
yeah, the old
Yeah, yeah.
I can't think
There's
of his name.
only
He's gonna come back.
12,000 of them on ESPN.
What position?
Quarterback.
Okay.
Okay.
He was a
for
Ravens
Baltimore?
quarterback. He was
Kirk
the only
Cousins.
no.
Trent Dilfer.
Yes,
Thank you.
the only man
Thank
to
you.
ever get cut after winning the Super Bowl
That's
As a
not
quarterback.
true.
as a starting quarterback.
Brad Johnson for Tampa.
Tampa Bay.
Really?
Won the Super Bowl 2002 against the Oakland Raiders with John Gruden.
Yeah, I forgot about him, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense because John Gruden would do that.
Yep. Cut him. Did he get cut or did he retire?
He got cut. I
Really?
forget. He went up north somewhere for
Oh,
2 more years
interesting.
and then retired.
All right, Matt, go ahead.
So this week I'm going to bring YouTubers to the table and how much money they make.
Any specific YouTubers?
So I'm just going to go over the top 5 and their salaries. And the reason I'm doing this is because my son, that's all he watches, YouTube. We don't have cable at home, so he just watches YouTube. And his favorite 2 is a show called Ryan's Toy Review. And this kid started when he was 3. I think he's 7 now. Last year he brought in $22 million.
Wow.
And all he does is play with toys and go on vacation.
My kid plays with toys.
So-
Where's his 21 million?
Yeah, I'm sure he's
Hey
not
man,
the
you gotta
person.
upload it to YouTube.
I'm saying I'm sure he's not the person doing all that. So he literally just plays with toys.
Yeah, it's his parents I think the dad does the editing and the mom does the filming.
Connor,
yeah.
come over. Film a video of
Record
Carter
is playing
with
toys.
his toys. We're going to post just
I'm
one
more
video,
passionate over two,
3-4
so-
minutes. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, that'd be
See
some
what
good
happens.
content. Hey, after the other night watching them 2 play downstairs, we could get something out of that.
Oh,
Yeah, we
Paxton
could.
and
Yeah.
Carter. Oh,
They're
dude, get them
they're
2 together.
nuts.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, so Matt, if you don't know, Matt has a 3-year-old,
I do.
right? And then my son Carter is 2. They hang out quite often, and they
Gets a little wild.
they take it to another, like they're already 2-year-old and 3-year-old kids, But when they're together, it's another level.
Better yet, let's wait 2 more years so the other 2 kids
Yeah.
are 2 now and get them all together.
2 years from now, Matt's going to have a 5-year-old, a 2-year-old, and I'm going to have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. So that's 5, 4,
That sounds
and
brutal.
2 2-year-olds. That's going to be insane.
We get them all 4 in a room. We can call it the
basement's gonna be
toddler
madhouse.
rumble.
We need to get them on the podcast for sure.
Yeah. There's 4 chairs right here. They're going to take over all 4.
Yeah. Just ask them questions
Yeah.
about life. See what they're thinking.
How you like that Spider-Man cartoon? What did Mickey Mouse do this week?
Well, they'll be older by that point. I hope they're not watching Mickey Mouse.
5 years old? And
I don't
and 2
know.
2-year-olds?
What do you think you're watching at 5?
Not Mickey Mouse.
You were watching Teletubbies.
Fast and the Furious?
Teletubbies.
I was not watching Teletubbies, Mickey House,
Big,
or anything like
big
that.
comfy couch?
I played GTA when I was like 4 years old.
You played what?
GTA.
I don't know what that is.
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto,
Oh,
dude. Have you
that
never
game.
played Grand Theft Auto?
I've heard of it, yeah.
You
I
know-
think
Wait,
I might have played like
Whoa,
once or twice.
I was about to say, you never played Grand Theft Auto?
I mean, maybe. Maybe. I don't know.
Dude,
Did you
that's a
ever run around
life-changing
and like
game.
murder 4
Yeah, I
people?
think I
for
did
fun?
that.
Run them over?
But I
That's
didn't
pretty
remember. I didn't
much
remember
the
what it was
premise of
called.
the game.
I didn't remember what it was called.
Yeah,
Wasn't a big video gamer.
Wasn't
a big
Call of Duty.
cartooner. I
Cartooner.
was ESPN baby.
Yeah.
Da-na-na.
Channel 26.
Sports Center. That's all it is.
Sports
I
Center.
know.
Yeah. See, it was 43 and 42 for Nickelodeon.
Yep, I remember that.
45 for cartoon.
Yep.
Yep.
I really never watched Cartoon Network.
No, never got
There
into
was a
Cartoon
couple
Network.
shows on Cartoon Network that I loved, but then there are
That
other
was
shows that
the-
would come on and I'd be like, what
The
the hell?
Cowardly Dog.
Ooh,
Courage
I
the
didn't
I
like
didn't
that.
like that
He
one.
I
was
didn't like
scary.
that.
That
Yeah,
was a scary
terrifying.
show.
Dude, the freaking old man was scary. He
Yeah.
made me afraid to
I think
like
we talked
grow
about
up
this
and get
a
old.
couple
Yeah,
shows
you
ago.
guys did a few
We
weeks
talked
ago.
about like Disney Channel shows and this.
Hold on,
Right?
back to Matt's topic with the YouTube. It's insane.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Oh,
Matt.
yeah, I don't. Okay, let's finish
Let
this
off.
out.
This is like ignoring his
But-
fast food stuff all over again.
Go ahead, Matt. Go ahead.
So his second favorite show is some guy called Blimpy.
Oh, I like Blippy.
I've heard of Blimpy.
Carter loves
He
Blippy.
doesn't make anywhere near what Ryan makes, but he still brings in about $7 million a year.
So this is the top 5 current YouTubers.
So the top, I'll finish out the top 5. Number 1 is Ryan at $22 million. Jake Paul comes in at $21 million.
from Ohio.
D-
Real tool
yeah,
bag.
Sure.
It's not
I don't know
Logan
who he
Paul,
is.
though.
Yeah, I
I've
don't
heard
know
of his
who that is.
name.
I don't know who that is.
I do know this next one is called Dude Perfect. They
Oh,
bring in
yeah.
about
Oh, yeah, you know.
$20
I
million
love
a
Dude
year.
Perfect.
Yeah, Dude Perfect's cool.
Number
20 million.
4 is Dan TDM.
Dan
Never heard of him.
Nope.
TDM.
He brings in about 18 million. And then the
For
fifth
what?
one is Jeffree Stars at 18 million.
Yeah.
Who's that?
He is a makeup person and a
Makeup?
YouTuber.
He is a makeup person.
Yeah, he
It's
is
a
makeup
transgender
person.
Got
makeup.
it. Just want to make sure I got it right. Hey,
Yes,
how's
his name is
transgender
Jeffree
makeup?
Star. Well, it's makeup, but he's a transgender.
Did I hear that right?
It's not
regular makeup. It's not boy makeup. It's not girl makeup. It's just
Okay.
makeup.
Yes.
I just want to make sure I heard that right.
I just think it's insane the amount of money they're bringing in.
No, yeah, they make some stupid money just for posting YouTube videos. I mean, they do a lot more.
I mean, we post
Some of
YouTube
them, some of
videos.
them. Yeah, but we don't get
Where's
a
our check?
million views. We also use copyrighted music at the beginning and the end
Oh,
of the
boy.
podcast. So
Yeah,
Can't
you say
really
you
make
can't
any
really
money.
be on YouTube.
Does that mean no more music at the end of the YouTube episodes?
Hey,
No, we
we're
can-
waiting on Trevi
no,
to help us
yeah.
out with his music. Trevi is going to be getting us an intro song soon, so hopefully, shout out to you,
yeah,
Trevi.
there we go with that.
Let's get
But,
that going soon.
We can play the music at the end on like Spotify,
Apple
and
Pod,
Apple
Spotify,
Pod,
That's
yeah,
what
all
I
that shit.
was like going about, just not on YouTube.
Just not on YouTube.
Right.
So you heard it here, folks. Here first, folks. No more on YouTube.
Some episodes I put it in and some I don't.
Does it ever get flagged?
Yeah, every single time it tells me this video is copyrighted.
That
Interesting.
sucks.
But I mean, we don't monetize our videos, so it's not an issue.
Right.
Jordan, what you got?
All right. So my news this week's kind of going to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So, Cody, I expect you to fall asleep. Yeah.
Right
there
on
with
cue,
you.
right on
Alright,
cue.
So, if anybody of the Marvel fans knows, we have a Marvel podcast. It's called MCU and Chill. Check it out. We release an episode every other Monday. Definitely follow us for all the latest Marvel news. We're going through all the movies I've been through, all 23 of them in order,
Yep.
reviewing them all, talking about them. So check it out, listen to it, let us know what you think. But going with my news today is the Marvel and Sony had a partnership with Spider-Man because Sony owned the rights. Well, now they're canceling that partnership because Marvel wanted more money. And to kind of review it back for you guys that don't know, Spider-Man is owned by Sony, but created by Marvel. So they did like a quick partnership to get Spider-Man involved with the MCU stuff they were doing.
So basically,
yeah.
Sony bought the rights to Spider-Man a long time ago.
You tried to explain this
when it
movie
was
at the
like
movie theater.
nothing, when it was like just the comics or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So they had the rights to it. They could make their movies. They made all the original ones, and then Marvel wanted to bring Spider-Man into like all the other movies and crap. So they like bought it back basically, or like buy the rights.
They borrowed it.
They did like a 5-movie deal, and the 5 movies are up. And now I guess they didn't work out a new contract.
Yeah,
essentially.
So Spider-Man, aka Tom Holland, aka Carter's favorite human probably on this planet, is no longer a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah, which is kind of just gonna make like no sense. I don't know.
Right.
So weird.
Yeah.
Like, just even thinking about Sony releasing another Spider-Man with Tom Holland in it, I don't even want to watch it.
Yeah, we'll break this down a little bit more with Josh and Brack,
Exactly.
On your other podcast called
MCU and Chill.
Yeah, good job, guys.
So, what I would like to talk about is everybody knows what a Tesla is, correct?
That's a car that does not have gas.
Yes, you plug it in at the end of the night, just like your phone.
Okay.
Super cool car, super expensive.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. They have a feature that I just found out about. On the big screen that you get inside the car,
Yep.
you can make each individual seat inside the car make a fart noise.
I heard
which
this.
is called
Oh,
the
you told me
whoopee
this.
cushion feature.
That's insane.
Yeah, which is pretty freaking
Why?
awesome.
Who? I'd like to know who, and I'd like to know how that conversation went when they were in their meetings or whatever, and said, "Let's do this. Hear me out. Hear me out for a minute.
I like it.
Let's put a fart noise in each car."
Brilliant.
I think
I mean,
the CEO was
really?
like, "That's a great idea."
Yeah,
You
he's
think
like,
they
what? Let's green light that.
You think they chuckled for a little bit and like played it off, or
I
like
bet they laughed
were like,
and then they like
"Yes,
talked. They were
we
like,
need to do that."
Yep, we're gonna do that one. So like the Teslas, all of them, they have, you know how we update our phones?
Mm-hmm.
They have software updates. They have that for the car. So like on Christmas morning, Elon tweeted out and said, "Everybody go update your car."
Okay.
They went and
Of course
updated
he did.
it, and you can press play on a thing on the screen, and your car will play Jingle Bells and like flash while it does it.
Dude, that's dope.
That's awesome, dude.
That's crazy. I heard Elon Musk was an alien.
He
Yeah,
is, dude.
Yeah, we talked about that a little
He's
bit.
from outer space.
He,
That's crazy.
he's a
He's way
genius.
ahead of our time. These tunnels, man, they're going to make a difference.
Nah, I don't know about the tunnels.
I think he's just toying with us.
Yeah.
Like, he's trying something here, and if it fails, he's going to be like, well, I'm not going to take this back home.
Yeah.
I don't
for
know the
real.
details, but I also heard that the Tesla, the non-gas car, was actually still bad for the environment. So
Yeah,
I don't know why or
or
how, but I just kind of heard.
I mean, everything's going to be bad for the environment if you really think about it. It just matters of what hurts the environment less. That's kind of what everything's going for.
All right, so this week for myself, it's obviously gonna be sports because that's what I do.
Da-da-da, da-da-da. Sorry.
And I've talked about this guy before, and I don't like him. I'm not a fan. I don't think any of us are, especially Matt.
I swear to God, if you say Antonio Brown.
If you say Colin
guy.
Coward.
I thought
No.
we agreed before the podcast we're not talking about him anymore.
We should.
Yeah.
But I just want to
No more
this at you
clowns
guys.
on the show, man.
So Antonio Brown is holding out of practice because he doesn't like his helmet.
I thought his feet were hurt.
His feet are
No,
hurt.
it's a little bit of everything.
I heard about the helmet.
It's a little bit of everything. So his feet hurt, but he's also holding out because he doesn't like the new helmets that the NFL have made a requirement for safety reasons.
Yeah.
And just think about this. Right now, there's about 93 players on each roster in the NFL. So you times that by 32, there's over 2,000 players in the NFL right now. 2,000 players in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Only one of them has an issue with this helmet change. One. And that's Antonio Brown.
But it's also the biggest
Yeah,
diva in the
makes sense.
league, so of course it's going to get headlines.
Right. Doesn't surprise me at all.
Tom Brady, I don't like it, but it is what it is. Aaron Rodgers, I don't like it, but it is what it is. Antonio Brown, I don't like it. I'm not practicing.
Well, he went as far
I'm
as
retiring.
painting his Steelers helmet silver and tried to sneak it on the field.
tried
Did
to
he
sneak
really
it.
do that?
Yeah.
So that's what they said. I don't know.
It was an off color.
He said he's been wearing the same helmet since Pop Warner, which Pop Warner is like little kid football.
Wait, what?
I don't think that's true because your head grows over time.
I heard it was the same helmet since.
I don't know. He's got the pretty small head.
Either way. I mean, theoretically, he has a very large head. I just don't like the guy. There's 2,000 people in the NFL, and this one person wants to cause an issue over the helmet, and I just think they're causing. I don't know if it's just for attention. I don't know if it's for he just doesn't want to go through training camp. He just wants to get to the season because I think that's what's going to happen. They're going to get to the season. And he's just going to play, and it's going to be a story of the past, and nobody's going to talk about it anymore. And maybe he will go on to have 1,300 yards and 12 touchdowns or 16 touchdowns or whatever. It's just I just don't get it. Just get on the field and practice with a team. You got a new team, new quarterback.
I've never understood
new offense, new coach.
Wide receiver. It's always wide receivers too. Like what's the guy's name? Josh Gordon couldn't quit smoking weed to make millions of dollars and be one of the best wide receivers
the Divas
ever.
seem to be wide receivers and running backs lately.
Yeah, and Zeke holding out.
Le'Veon Bell last year.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Le'Veon Bell held out last year. Hasn't played since 2018.
You heard it here first. He's going to ball this year.
2017.
Yeah, he's gonna go off probably.
I mean, he's got fresh legs. Yeah. He's got fresh legs.
He's looked good in practice. So
the thing is, though, with him, he held out the last year into his contract. Zeke is still 2 years left on his rookie deal.
Yeah, but he knows he's good, obviously. But
I know, I get it. I get it. Get paid. Jerry Jones made the joke. I believe it was yesterday, the day before. Somebody asked him about Zeke, and he said, "Zeke who?" And Zeke and his agent both came out and said they didn't like that, said it was disrespectful. So
yeah, that's not good.
I don't know. I could potentially see Zeke not playing for a little while.
Wow.
He's going to pull the Le'Veon Bell, get some money.
So what can they do? They can trade him, or
if he doesn't play the entire 16-game season, he's a free agent after the year.
Really?
But he's not getting paid right now.
Yeah.
He's holding out for future money.
I mean, he's going to get it, and obviously right now he doesn't have any problem with the money he's got. So
I know. I don't know, but
I know this is irrelevant, but we mentioned him. All Josh Gordon needs to do this season is hang on.
Yeah.
yeah,
he should probably do
tip.
that.
That is a great tip.
He should probably do that.
Advice.
You know what's wild is Josh Gordon has been in the league for over, I don't know, 5-6+ years, and he's still on his rookie contract because he's been suspended so much. He's still on his rookie contract because he's been so suspended so often.
That's a guy that needs to hold out for
That's
more money.
hilarious.
So, I mean, the thing is, though, like, he was so good. He set so many records in that one season with the Browns. He's so good.
I got a question. This is way off topic, but when you guys go to the gas station, do you park at the pump even if you're not getting gas?
I do.
If
Do
it's
you,
open,
Matt?
I do.
Depends on the
Is
gas
that a dick
station.
move?
Every
'Cause I
single
do.
time I do.
I do it every morning. I go to
did one
Speedway
time.
every single morning.
And I walk out, and this guy's literally parked right behind me, waiting on me to leave. So I get in my car, open up my Snickers. I just eat the whole fucking thing, and then left. And he was still waiting.
Dude, every morning I go to Speedway right here in West Carrollton to get a coffee and a coffee for the wife. And it's packed. And I think it's about 6:10 a.m. every morning.
Jesus.
Absolutely packed.
Yeah.
It's insane.
That's
I mean, everybody's getting their coffee. People are getting like 3 Red Bulls, getting a hot dog at 6 a.m., piece of pizza 6 a.m., chicken tenders
serious?
6 a.m. Yeah. They actually have a breakfast pizza that looks really good. I haven't got it. Taylor's got it a few times.
I don't know.
Sausage, gravy on a pizza. On a pizza.
You're joking.
Dead serious. I think
Yeah.
they have it till like 10 or 11 a.m.
I'm all
Sounds
out
pretty
on that
good.
one.
So I go to
Sausage
Speedway
and
every
gravy
single
on
day.
pizza?
Yeah. Taylor likes it. She's in it a few times. Get Carter a donut. Yeah. I mean, I go to Speedway every day. It's packed. Every single day.
And you park in the gas pump every single
I
day.
do. I feel like that's a dick
So
move.
good.
I'm not the
Now
only
that you
one.
ask me, I feel like it is kind of a dick move.
It's just
Especially
such a
when it's
hassle
crowded.
to park all the way like out there in the boondocks.
I know.
and then
It's
walk.
like I mean, it's really not that far when you think about it. But,
And they got the cover there, so if it's raining.
but I literally can park
Exactly.
like at the door, walk in 10 steps, coffee, pay, out. I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm right there with you, man. I don't feel bad when I do
I'm
it,
not going to
honestly.
change my ways. So if any of you try to
Yeah, I'm
convince
not
me to
changing
change
my
my
ways
ways, I'm
either.
not. All right. So Connor, you came up with this next topic. You want to call it true
I
or
did not
false?
come up with this topic.
Who did?
Brack did.
Oh, Brack did.
Brack did.
And he's not even here.
Excuse me.
this week.
Shout out to you, Brack.
Well, first, hold on. I'm gonna call Brack out real quick. We were talking. Hold on.
If
We
you're
were
gonna call
talking
him
about
out, you should
segment
call him.
ideas.
This
No,
is
he's at
this
work.
is good.
We were talking about segment ideas in the group chat. Brack brings up the exact segment that we did last week on the podcast.
It's literally like one text. Connor says, segment ideas. What you guys got? Next text. Fast food. I'm like, are you kidding
That's
me right now?
literally
It
what
was
we
such a
did
good
last
segment.
week.
He
Are
wanted to do
you
it
are
again.
you part of this? Do you under? We did that last week.
If the trend continues, he won't ever hear this. So
It's true. If he doesn't listen to the show, then he doesn't even know we're talking to him right now.
anyway, yes, this segment
anyways,
was Brack's
So are
idea.
we gonna call it true or false or like fact or
True or
fiction?
false,
True or
true or
false.
false.
All right, true or false.
So we have everybody wrote down 3 facts, and we have to say which one is false.
Yep. So I got
Out of 3.
So for myself, I'll go first. I have 3 statements about myself. You guys have to tell me which one
Is not
is
true.
not true. Okay.
Let's hear it.
So first statement for myself here. I have ran from the police.
Well, that's false.
Okay.
Statement
Cody,
number
go
2.
choose.
Statement number 2. I hit 3 jackpots when I lived in Vegas.
Well, that's got to be false.
You don't think you think so?
I
You think I hit
mean,
them some?
Jackpot could be like what, $20?
Third statement. I had Saturday school in elementary school.
Okay, I know that one's true.
You know that one's true?
I know that one's true.
Okay,
So I'm
can-
gonna help you guys out here. That
Maybe.
one's true.
Can
Maybe
you
not.
define Saturday school?
You go to school on Saturday.
I went to school on Saturday because I got
I
in
think
trouble.
it's in the
I
name.
think that's pretty.
No, I want to.
Well,
I want to know
self-explanatory.
why.
Let's ask him. Where did you have trouble with that?
I want to know.
Let's
right
turn
now.
this on Jordan here and ask him.
What did you get
Why
confused
did you
about
not
when we said
understand what Saturday
Saturday?
school was?
Because I never had to go to Saturday school.
So
that's a
when
good
I
thing?
Never heard of it till now.
so Connor, which one do you think is false of those? The police
ran from the police.
the 3 jackpots, or the Saturday school.
I'm gonna go with the 3 jackpots because I feel like I would have heard about you running from the police.
So you think I did not hit 3
Oh wait, no,
jackpots?
I think you did run from the police when you were younger for something.
So which one's
stupid.
false? Which one's false?
The 3 jackpots. is
3
false.
jackpots. Jordan.
You know what?
Police
I feel like-
jackpots, Saturday school.
I feel like Cody has a wild side to him that we just don't know about. You know,
When he was younger.
like I feel like maybe someday he might grow the long hair and let it run loose, but I think he did
think
run
he
from the cops.
physically
I don't
can
think
do that.
I don't think it was Cody's idea to run from the cops. I think it was more of a monkey see, monkey do. But I
Okay.
think
So
Cody
which one was
definitely ran
false?
from the cops. I think you went in 3 jackpots in Vegas is false. Like
Okay.
I feel like I'd have heard more
He's
about
with
it.
me. He's
maybe,
with me.
maybe not.
Matt.
We will see.
I feel like Cody can't run.
Excuse me.
All right, all right.
Excuse
So I'm
me,
gonna go with
Mr.
I mean,
Police Officer.
has he ever
You don't
seen
think
you
I can
run?
run from you?
no.
Has
You
he
don't
ever
think I
seen
can
you
run
run?
from you?
I'm gonna go with running from the police as false.
Okay.
Well, you're wrong. You're wrong.
What?
I
Well, now you gotta tell the story.
one time I ran from the police.
Let's go.
Why?
So all right.
Hey.
So
Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club.
so me and a couple friends were out. I think I don't know. We were young, sophomore, freshman
Yeah,
year, high
yeah.
school, and we're playing Ding Dong Ditch. Good old game.
I got a few
Back in the
stories
day.
from playing that game.
Back in the day, we're playing some Ding Dong Ditch.
You know, I'm taking that back.
So we
yeah.
we ding dong, and we're on our way to ditching, running down the sidewalk, and a cop just happens to be on that street at that moment.
Nice. He just
So-
saw you guys running.
So if you're a cop and you're on the side of the road, and you see 3-4 kids, 15, 16 years old, running down the street at probably, I don't know, midnight,
Yeah.
what do? You probably go after
Throw your
them.
lights on. Say,
So what did
"Whoop."
we do?
You're
Instead of just stopping, like, oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. We were just ding dong ditching our friends. We jumped in the backyard of this random house, hit the train tracks, and we were gone.
Nice.
That was
Never
it.
got caught.
Hey,
That
That was
cop
it.
probably had no clue he was supposed to chase you.
Yeah,
He probably just
He probably watched.
what fools.
I mean, he turned his car around and turned the lights on. So.
Did he? Yeah, he was probably just scared.
We'll
you off.
count it.
He did what was needed.
I would've
'cause he
turned
got-
around
He
and
got
went
you
the
guys
other
to go
way.
home, scared the crap
So I
out of
did
you.
run from the police, kind of, sort of. And I did have Saturday school in first grade.
Yep, I knew that one. Sorry to spoil
First
it.
grade.
First grade.
For doing what? You went to like a... Yeah.
Like, was this school or was this like...
So when I went Saturday school, was at CF Holiday.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I had to go, the only time I've ever been to CF Holiday, and I had to sit in a room in a library and stare at the wall for like 6 hours or something like that.
Sounds
Really?
about right.
That
Yep.
sucks.
I did not hit 3 jackpots in
Yep,
Vegas.
I knew
You know
it.
how many jackpots I did hit, though?
1.
0.
0. Nice.
0 jackpots.
It's Vegas, man. It's
Join the
unforgiving.
club.
0
sounds like
jackpots.
Sounds like
It's
you had a
Vegas.
good run.
Like, if it was around here, I can understand, but Vegas is made to take money.
All right, Jordan, you're next.
All right. So for me, all right.
Number 1.
Number 1, I was once, at one time, by marriage, related to NFL Hall of Famer Terry Bradshaw.
Okay.
Number 2, I was once hit by a car that turned out that one of my own cousins was driving.
Okay.
And number 3, I almost drowned once in a wave pool.
I'm going with that being true.
Yeah, that
kinda-
sounds like something that would happen. So
Little
what
bit.
was the second one? You got hit by a car that you knew?
That one of my cousins was driving.
That sounds like it'd be true. And I think the first one's true too. So
I'm going
I'm
to
gonna
go
loss
with the wave pool.
yeah, I think I'm
It's
going to
false.
also.
Wave pool
The
is
other
false.
two
Wave
sound
pool's false.
The other two are
partial.
too detailed to be true.
too
so-
detailed.
to not be true, excuse me.
Matt, what are you
what do you
going
think?
with here, bud?
I'm going to go Terry Bradshaw.
Terry Bradshaw?
False.
Damn, none of you guys got it.
What?
They're both true. I swear.
So you were not hit by a car that was your cousin. You just made
Exactly. I just made that up.
I should have went with
That's
that.
so weird. That's so weird. to
Alrighty
make
then.
up.
Because
Jordan
of one of my
wins
because
the,
one of my
true or false segment.
one of my cousins was one of the 4 ex-wives Terry Bradshaw had. So I guess shout out to her. Never met her, but go ahead.
Shout out to
And
her.
I did almost drown in a wave pool. Not just a wave pool. The old Splash Marine.
Splash
You
Marine.
The lifeguard had to
Very
get in and
proud.
save you?
No, it was kind of pathetic.
The old
really.
windy peppercorn move, huh?
No. So it was like it was kind of like a stormy day, but it wasn't raining, so the wave pool wasn't packed.
What?
If that makes sense. It was like rain was coming
So
in.
it's just little old Jordan in the rain pool.
They were closed.
It was
in
only
the
like
wave pool.
It was
in a
only like
thunderstorm.
5. It was only 5 other people in the wave pool. It was a cloudy day, getting ready to rain. Is what I meant to say.
Okay.
My apologies. And I kind of just got a little bit too far out there.
It
To the
happens.
point where I was just doggy paddling, but I was running out of breath. So I looked at the lifeguard. I was like, "Hey, man, I need some help." And all he did was throw his little lifeguard floaty and made me go swim and grab it.
You didn't want to get wet.
Yeah, just swim
He just,
that way.
he just,
Like,
he
figure
just
it out,
dragged
kid.
me back in. That's all it was.
That's hilarious.
But I
Alright.
almost did drown.
All right,
That's
Matt.
funny.
Go ahead, Matt.
So my 3 are very basic.
Okay.
And it took me about 45 minutes to figure them out.
Okay.
So my first one is I have been skydiving.
You don't seem like the type that would.
My second is I have been arrested.
Oh.
And my third is I know how to surf and I'm pretty good at it.
Okay. Ooh, these are good ones.
I
These
already
are
know.
good.
I know which one.
I'm gonna have to go with the arrested one because I don't think you can become a cop if you got arrested.
Arrested, surfing, or
Actually, no. The surfing
what's
one's
the third
bullshit.
one? What was the first one?
First one was I've been skydiving.
All right, you can't surf. I'm all in
Yeah,
on that.
I'm going with the surfing one. You can't surf.
You can't surf,
You know,
even though you lived in Florida.
Matt's a smart guy. So I think he
Thank
wanted
you.
to say skydiving to think
I
that
think
would
I've
be
seen
bullshit.
pictures of him skydiving.
But then he throws in surfing. So I think he never went skydiving, but he has been surfing.
I think
just
he's
kinda throw us
I think
off
he
here.
might have been surfing. I just don't think he's good at it. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, repeat that last line to me. That makes a difference.
I know how to surf and I'm good at it.
Okay, number 1, skydiving.
the way you say it.
And I'm good at it.
It's gonna be number 3 already.
So I know how to surf and I am terrible at it.
I knew it. I knew it.
The fact that you said
Okay,
you were
okay.
good at it.
I have been arrested as a juvenile. Truancy. It was a BS arrest.
Okay.
Is that like you lie about where you live or something?
No,
What's
it's
truancy?
not going to school.
Oh, not going to school.
But I was in Dayton. They don't have school buses for high schoolers. You got to take the city bus.
Nice.
Took my city bus downtown. Was getting on the bus to go to Belmont, and some lady walked up and was like, "Where do you go to school?" It's like, "Oh, Belmont." She's like, "Great, you're under arrest." What?
What?
So I got 10 days off from school. So
So
even
you
if I wasn't going to school, I got what I wanted.
So you got days off for school from not going to school.
Correct.
Cool. Sounds
So
good.
That
Sounds
was
like
my
a deal to
arrest,
me.
and then I have been skydiving twice.
Nice.
I knew you'd been skydiving.
Is it fun? Would you
It
recommend
is both out of Middletown. It's fun once you land.
Yeah.
The whole time you're up there. Well, it's fun once the parachute opens.
Yeah.
But everything up to
Once
that,
the parachute opens.
I feel like the
it's
falling part would be
nerve-wracking.
pretty scary, but I feel like that would be the
Once you
the
know that
coolest
chute
part.
open and you know you're safe, it's pretty cool.
I don't know
Would
if
you
I could
recommend
ever
it?
take
I think
myself
we
to
should
do
all
it.
go as a team.
God, no. I have a
Great,
fear.
good. You can
I have
bring
a fear
GoPros
of
and everything.
heights.
Yeah, that'd be great content, but
Frickin'.
sheesh.
I mean, that's something up to the Twitter if I
I'd
was going to
probably
do it or
pee
not.
myself 4 or 5 times on the way down.
You think you'd pee yourself? I think I'd shit myself.
Just make sure I go before you then, so it doesn't fly up and hit me. In the chest.
All right,
I will never skydive.
all right. I'm up here.
Cody staying on the ground.
First, fact, I guess. I have flown a plane. Number 2, I am an Eagle Scout. And number 3, a little bit of an odd one. I used to run a WWE type of league for kids in my neighborhood when I was young.
So you said WWE,
Yep,
flew an airplane,
Eagle Scout.
Eagle Scout.
Could you imagine like Connor being out there like freaking was it Connor Macko Man? What'd you call yourself?
So I don't think that I should be
I
able to
don't know.
participate in this one.
Why not?
I think I know the answer.
Yeah, I'm
You
pretty sure I
think?
know the answer too.
Thank.
We'll go ahead and
I'll
give
go
your
last.
answer.
I'll go last.
Yeah, let Cody go last. Matt, you go first.
Well, you looked at Cody really hard when you said you've flown a plane, so I'm gonna go. That's false.
Jordan.
All right, I think the false statement is that you're an Eagle Scout
Okay.
because I could see you out there being like freaking Vince McMahon in the neighborhood, like let's get ready to rumble, folks, in the WC League, brother.
So I know for a fact you did fly a plane.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I know you did that. Now I know you were in the Boy Scouts, but I don't know if you got. I don't know how it works. I don't know if you
Eagle
had to,
Scout is the highest
it's
rank.
like
Don't you have to be
karate.
an adult for an Eagle Scout?
No. Eagle Scout, you get right around the time you're 18.
So I don't think you're an Eagle Scout.
okay.
I think you probably did do some stupid WWE thing with your friends.
Okay.
So I don't think you got far enough in the Boy Scouts to be an Eagle Scout.
The fact he called it stupid kind of upsetted me.
Sorry,
Yeah,
excuse
yeah.
me.
So it is true. I have flown a plane. I
That's what
did
I've
that
heard.
through Boy Scouts actually.
That's what I was
just
thinking.
for like 5 seconds. No, it was like 5 minutes. He told me to make a left turn. I made a left turn, and then I held my hands on the steering wheel and went straight. So yes, I was in Boy Scouts. I did not get Eagle
I was
Scout.
about to
Thank
say,
you.
I
I
know
dropped
you
out.
didn't get the Eagle Scout.
Yeah, I dropped
Thank
out
you.
like halfway through.
Thank
so.
you. Yep.
So you're telling me you did run a
So,
WWE
yeah, let me get
style
to that.
promotion? wanna
I
hear about
ran literally like I had a bunch of kids that lived on my street. So we had like 10 to 15 kids, and I had this briefcase that I found in my dad's basement, and I just carried it around, and I had like computer paper, and I would write the person's name, like the kid's name, and then their wrestling name, and then like their finisher move and all that, and I would have them sign it, and that would be the contract. And I would just carry the contracts around in the briefcase. And we would meet up at my friend's backyard, and then we'd wrestle each other. It was like a whole league. We had like tournaments and everything.
Dude,
it was wild.
Can we start that back
It
up?
was wild. It was called
Oh.
WCW West Carrollton Wrestling.
And we
was
just
lit.
changed that. The beginning WTC, we can call it a Cavemen Wrestling right there.
Mhm.
Hey, there's money to be made. Trademark.
I don't think that's how you trademark, but
Sure it is.
Hey, it's on file.
All right, Matt, it's your time to shine.
Uh-oh.
This is one of my favorite segments. It's good stuff.
It's always entertaining.
And it's time. Ranger time.
I don't know why you find that so funny every time.
every time I hear that, I just think, all right, everyone, get in the bandwagon.
Yeah, if you're not watching on YouTube, Cody's face lights up every single time.
I just love using the soundboard, and I don't get many opportunities. I tried to use it earlier in the show. It didn't work. I don't know how to work this computer, but I came through for Ranger Time. So go ahead,
You
Matt.
came through.
Here we go.
So this.
He literally calls it Ranger Time and then uses like a siren. I only picture like in like European cities.
Yeah, the little
So it's
like
hard
police
for me
cars.
to
I know what you're
believe.
talking about.
So every time like Matt tells a story, I picture like a London setting.
Yeah.
So this was not in London. So this week, we're going to talk about a complaint I received making an arrest.
Matt's got a complaint.
So a little backstory on the arrest. I stopped the car for no back license plate. The driver was arrested for receiving stolen property, possession of a firearm, and possession of cocaine.
Nice.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Transported him to our holding facility at the ranger station to complete some paperwork. And he worked himself up to where he couldn't breathe. After screaming, yelling,
Probably
hitting his
all the
head on the
cocaine.
walls. So we transported him to the hospital. Long story short, we sat down there for about 3 hours. And then we transported him to jail. Well, the next day he gets out. Because
Nice.
that's how it works.
Right.
And he called and filed a complaint on me. So these are some of his complaints that he wanted my supervisors to know. Number 1, he did not feel safe around me. Number 2, I had no reason to stop him. Number 3, I took his gun and did not give it back. Number 4, I took his cocaine and did not give it back.
He literally he sounds like a third grader on a playground.
Off the bat, he makes some valid points.
Yeah.
You did not give
You
it
took
back.
his
I did
stuff
it.
and you
I mean,
didn't give
everything
it
he's
back.
saying
Yeah,
is
man.
true.
It was his.
You're supposed to give it back.
You took it.
Do you know how expensive cocaine is on the streets,
Oh, man.
officer?
Yeah.
So,
You can't-
like I said, we went to the hospital. We were down there for about 3 hours. So I was hungry. I DoorDashed me a salad.
To the hospital.
So his next one is he ate food in front of me and didn't offer me any.
No way.
That's also pretty rude.
No
I
way.
think we see
Yeah,
a
man.
theme here. You don't like sharing.
Yeah, man.
I guess I don't.
You really did not like this guy.
The second to last was I answered my phone while we were at the hospital.
How
Also
dare
rude.
you? Inconsiderate
Jesus,
of those
Yeah.
around you, Matt.
And then the last one is I took his car and didn't give it back.
I mean, how's he going to get to work to earn that cocaine?
Yeah, what are you going to do when he gets out of jail? How is he going to get home?
I looked at my
You don't know the
lieutenant.
RTA schedule.
So how many days did you get suspended?
No, they thought it was funny. My lieutenant tried to follow up just to see if he had more,
Yeah.
but he wanted to answer the phone.
That's hilarious.
That sounds about right.
So that's Ranger Time this week.
Matt,
It's still an
you
open
just-
case, so I'll follow up and let you know what happens.
Nice.
Is this your first complaint?
Next question.
First of many.
And we'll close out Ranger Time on that note. Matt doesn't want to get into the other complaints he may or may not have received.
Plead the fifth.
Hey, but we did do a little something over the weekend.
A little something. Yes.
Little something by literally us three right here. My wife and Matt's soon-to-be wife and Connor's girlfriend.
Yes.
Lady friend.
We played some poker to the wee hours of the evening.
Mm-hmm.
By wee hours, I mean it was probably 2 a.m. when we shut it down.
Yeah,
That's late for
I
me.
walked out of your house at 1:45.
That
We
was
didn't start
late
till
for me.
9:30.
I have not been up past midnight in a very long time, other than this past weekend.
Proud of you.
So yeah, that was a good time. So yeah, I asked probably, I don't know, half the city of West Carrollton to play poker.
Yeah, I asked quite a bit of
I
people.
asked about another 45 people.
At least 15 people.
Put it on Facebook. And now I understand it was last minute.
Yeah.
It was last minute. I had a little bit of change plans. I was supposed to go to Indy for the Browns game with the wife. Kid got stitches, so we stayed home for the weekend. So I mean, I get it, it was last minute. You know, nobody could make it happen, but
I mean, it's
we made
preseason.
it happen, and I appreciate you guys for that. But yeah, we played some poker. Matt got off to an early lead. And he
just
never
kept
looked
rolling. I was
back.
like, he just kept
He
rolling
never
with
looked
it.
back.
I thought I had a chance to maybe come in second, but I had a bunch of red chips, which are what, like 10?
Red
And
was
you
the
guys-
lowest.
You guys had
Yeah.
less chips, but a higher amount.
Yes,
So,
that is how it
yeah.
works.
I didn't put two and two together.
The black ones are worth more than the red ones. Yes.
Yeah.
Had a lot of black.
I do believe Connor was the first one out.
Nope, second.
Brooke was out.
Brooke was
Yep.
out first. Connor was out. Then Taylor. Then me. Brooke, Taylor, and I bought back in.
Yeah, see, I got out and I
And
left.
It kind of extended the game a little bit. Got to the point where it got so late.
Dude, I almost came over, but I think you went to bed about the time I got off.
2 a.m. Yeah, I went to bed at 2 a.m.
Yeah, I got off at 1. I didn't know you'd be up that long.
Yeah. So we kind of had to call it. You and
we decided
Taylor
to split it. Me and Taylor.
See, Matt's soon-to-be wife was complaining when she was out that she wanted to go, and then I got out and then I left, and then I wake up to pictures of you guys still playing, and he goes, "Yeah, she balled back in." I was like, "What?"
Yeah, Cody was half asleep. Brooke was out. Taylor was soon to be out. And then Cody's like, "How about we all just buy back in?" It's like he took an energy shot.
I don't think it was my idea. I think it was Brooke's idea.
What I think was Cody
'Cause I
went down
was-
the
might be right.
speedway.
You
You
might
parked
be
at
right.
the pump.
I
That's
was
right.
still
You
in.
were still in. Taylor and Brooke were out, but you were about done.
I was about out. And Brooke bought
Yep,
back
you're
in.
right,
So
you're
then
right.
Taylor bought back in. So then I'm like, I got like $6 left here in chips. So I'm going to buy back in. So then we bought back in. We
Went another
extended the
about an
game
hour
for
and a
another
half.
hour and a half. And finally we called it. And you guys split. And everybody got their money back pretty much.
Nice.
What really happened was Cody went down to Speedway, got him a coffee after parking at a pump
Yeah.
while somebody was waiting on him.
Yep.
That's what it felt like.
Then
Yeah.
he peed about 5 or 6 times. Then he bought back in. So
Yeah.
let's
Yep.
do it.
Yeah, when the beer hits, I got to pee a lot.
Yeah, and the
I
coffee.
think,
I'm
it,
the
I think it
same way.
runs
Coffee,
in,
man.
I think it runs in the family. Yeah, coffee, water.
The
That's
family,
why I
it just
can't-
goes with anybody.
Like everybody's like, you need to drink more water. You gotta stay hydrated. I'm like, I'm not drinking more water because
That's
I'll never
false.
leave the bathroom.
See, I drink a lot of water, but
See, I'm
That's
like that at
false,
football
dude.
games.
I can't do it.
yeah,
If I'm in the center, I feel so bad. 'Cause
it sucks.
it's about
Yeah,
every
yeah.
20 minutes.
So
I'm
when I
getting up.
go to a big events like that, I
See,
just don't drink.
like when we went to the Pat McAfee show, I felt so bad for
Oh,
the
that
two
was
guys next
bad.
to us. Every 5 minutes, me and Cody would get
That
up and
was
go,
bad.
Like, hey, excuse me,
Like,
guys.
hey, sorry, man. It's like this dark theater. I'm like hiding my face from the guy because I don't want him to
And
see
then we
me.
had to hike a freaking
a half a
mountain.
mile
Yeah.
to the
You
bathroom.
both got
It
up,
was
went to the
terrible.
bathroom, and as soon as you guys like walked out, they're like, "Hey, all right, the show's starting." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
I
that
know.
sucks,
I'm in the
guys."
bathroom peeing. And I hear the big roar. I'm like, of course.
Well, that
Of
happened to me
course.
the other day. We were at the Reds game, and I'm filming trying to get a grand slam because bases are loaded, bases are loaded, bases are loaded. I was like, I can't hold it anymore. Second I walk into the bathroom, I hear the announcer, "Grand slam!"
Oh, that's,
You got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
that's rough.
You just gotta go then. You just
Yeah.
gotta hold. No, I mean like
Dude.
you just gotta watch the game. And
No,
go.
but I had to go, or I was gonna go on.
That's what I'm saying. You can't miss the game. And
The
I'm gonna start
worst-
wearing Depends.
Honestly, the worst is
Human
when you're
diapers.
at a concert and you're like surrounded by all these people.
The
you got
concerts are
good
the worst.
seats.
because you can't go to a concert and not drink.
Yes.
If you go to Riverbend, you're you don't have a seat. You're in the middle of 1,000 people, literally 1,000 people, and you have to fight your way to the bathroom. And then if you want to get back to your spot, it's even more of a fight to get back to where you were.
You're not getting back.
It's yeah. I don't enjoy Riverbend.
And then you got to
unfortunately.
wait like 20 minutes, probably longer than that, just to get the beer.
To get a beer, you got to wait in line to go to the bathroom.
And then if you're waiting in line after drinking your first beer, you got to go to the bathroom, but you're waiting in line to get another beer.
Yeah, it's a
rough.
lose-lose at Riverbend
It's
for
rough.
me. If you have a strong bladder, good for you. Good
Yeah.
for you. I am jealous.
Okay.
All right, so before we close out the show here, I just want to get an idea from you guys and maybe an idea from the fans. I want to do a live podcast. I want to do a podcast live at a restaurant, at a venue, at a park, at a sporting event, anywhere.
Worst come to worst, do it in the backyard.
To get people to come check out the show, meet with some people, maybe have a guest on the show, get ideas for the show from the people. And if you have an idea for a guest, an idea for a location, an idea for a topic for our show, please tweet at us or let me know on Facebook. Your idea, that'd be awesome. Just an idea. I don't know. Make something happen. Have some
we'll
fun.
See. We'll see.
Now, I do got to ask, because it kind of ties into next segment, the Fantasy Football League.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fantasy football.
Are we going to do like a live draft for our viewers? Or
We're still working on it.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to do it because we're doing it at
We're doing
The
our
draft
draft
at
at Roosters.
Yeah.
Myself,
So it'll be pretty busy.
you three, Brack, Matt's friend Stu, my buddies Drew and Parrot, Zach, brother-in-law. I think that's 10.
Mm-hmm.
That's everybody. I love fantasy football. I'm in 4 leagues, so
See, I have a lot more time this season, so I've
yeah.
been,
Connor's already talking
I've been-
smack. So
Yeah, I've been like last or second to
past,
last.
in
the
years past,
3
Connor
years.
plays for maybe 3 weeks. Connor
Maybe
puts
3
puts in
weeks.
full effort,
And then I stop setting my lineup.
and yes, Connor folds. But this year, he's already talking crap. He's never talked crap about
I
fantasy
know.
football.
I'm kind of intrigued by this. Does Connor know what he's getting into?
I got a whole thing in my notes here about prospects.
I'm
and
very interested.
Really?
In
I
that.
have some clips of some film I've been watching.
Bull crap.
So give me a draft pick. Who you going first? Who do you want on your team?
Yeah, out of your mind. I ain't telling you nothing.
You want to know who I'd want on my team, guys?
Who's that?
LaShawn McCoy.
Yeah, he's on my list.
He is.
No.
Oh, I thought he was serious.
I really
I'm not
thought he was
I'm like,
serious.
yeah, okay.
Check him off to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
he
right,
definitely
guys,
wants to go for
so-
a guy like Latavius Murray.
Yeah, sleeper,
Definitely
Yeah.
sleeper.
I usually take him like 4th, 5th round.
Yeah, man.
I can't wait for our
That
draft.
sounds like a
It's-
good pick.
It's about a week and a half away. I can't wait. But hey, that's the end of the show. That's all we got today. We appreciate you guys listening. Follow this show, Cavemen Media on Facebook, at Cavemen Media on Twitter and Instagram. Follow Connor at Real Connor Gray. Follow Matt at the Park. I did
Matt,
it again.
the Park
I did
Ranger.
it again.
Ooh, before we finish,
At Matt the Park Ranger.
no, it's just Matt the Ranger.
Oh, there's not the
I've
Park
been- I've
Ranger.
Oh, so we're both wrong.
Yeah, I've been
Oh.
tagging Matt the Park Ranger for the past like
He-
6 weeks, and it's Matt the Ranger.
Okay, excuse me. Breaking
Oh, thanks
news.
for letting me know.
Yeah.
Follow Matt at Matt the Ranger.
Yes, no park.
Follow
No parts were
Jordan
harmed in
at very simple at Jordan Lease. Follow me at Sports@Ohio, Twitter and Instagram. And choosing the music this week is Matt the Ranger.
Oh, no.
So we hope everybody has a great weekend. I'll be out next week, but we have a special guest on the show. We hope you guys enjoy this week and next week. As always, follow us, enjoy, tweet us, let us know what you think, give us ideas. Connor, play the music.